The Marquette Rock Climbing Club is back to climbing after not meeting due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
So the Marquette Rock Climbing Club was started about 4 or 5 years ago, I believe. It was created by Kyle Shibler. And from there, Addie Scanlon took it over, and that's kind of what we are today.
I'm still relatively new to the sport of climbing. I got involved with climbing about 3 years ago. I came up here with Mrs. Sheritz, our librarian. We were coaching together, and we had the opportunity to take a climbing class together. And so we started climbing pretty regularly 3 years ago, and then had the opportunity to jump in as climbing club sponsors, so we've been able to spend a lot more time with the sport. You know, I think my favorite thing about climbing and why I encourage people to do it is that it's a sport where you're designed to fail. And I think that we don't give people enough opportunity to fail, and we don't celebrate what we learn from failure enough. And so one of the things that I've taken away from climbing that's different than any other sport that I've participated in is that failing is important and it's expected, and it's a part of the process. When you come here, you're going to fail more than you succeed.
Climbing is more complicated than it seems.
So first, the routes have a tag on them that tells you like where you're starting. And then they're color coded from there. So if you're starting on a green hold, you're going to finish on a green hold. There are finish holds where you do two hands and it says a big finish on it, or you can top out where you climb over the boulder and then you walk across and climb back down.
I think rock climbing is it requires a lot of different athletic abilities. It's very unique in the sense that it requires that strong grip strength and forearm strength that you don't develop in a lot of other sports. You have to have some kind of muscular endurance and cardiovascular endurance, as well as that anaerobic. Because a lot of times you're only on the wall for 15 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe a minute, but it feels like forever. The climbing club is open to anyone who has an interest in climbing, whether they have a lot of experience or no experience, freshmen through seniors. We even have had members from other schools, because schools like Lafayette don't have a climbing club, so we had an honorary Lafayette member for a couple of years who joined us on a regular basis. There are competitions each semester, so you have a couple competitions. We generally meet once a week, and it's really it's all about the climbers. The sponsors aren't very hands-on. We're here on our required practice days, but it's all very much run by the athletes themselves.